Hi. Now I am to discuss about my journey for post graduation MSc in mathematics. While I completed my BSc degree at the college in my town. Further, I had to take decision. Either I have to move forward for higher learning, or after graduation to search for job. As per my surroundings, per situation, there was opinion for the second option, means just after graduation, just start searching job, may take coaching classes for competitive examinations and just find out any job and just to survive life. What 99% youth were doing at that time, and now after 3 to 4 decades, same situation continued. My parents had no much motivation for her education, but I took decision to move further for higher education. Again, second decision was need to be taken. Should I continue MSc in the same college? Because it was in my town, I can continue my masters from the home itself, or to move in university, maybe state or central. Three options were there. From my family part, there were two opinions. My father was thinking just to continue MSc in the same college and just complete master's degree. I thought he don't have any big plan. He was thinking simply to complete master's degree and find out the job and just start working to collect money like that to survive the life. You don't have any big dream and don't have any big motivation behind. But the second opinion from my family was taken by my grandfather, Daya Ram Chaudhary. He was the only person which motivation and blessings were always with me. He motivated me to continue my education. And the third side were the teachers of my college. Those who taught me, mostly the teachers were taught to my father also in the same college. And some teachers who taught me, they were the classmates of my father again. Means both were took the BSc degree from the same college, my father and some of my teachers. Those teachers working in the same college, they encouraged me that I shall move to the university because their standard is high and you may find some good path after completing master's degree. That was opinion of the teachers. Those who are in education and they had certain value for the education, they might be thinking next to next stages of the higher learning. But this thought was not with my father. He was simply thinking that anyhow to complete the course and just work for a job, that's all. He don't have any big dream and big idea. He is only thinking for his own, that means to how to create the support system for him. Just only thinking that middle class or lower middle class people are thinking at that time and again thinking at present time. So after all, looking all dimensions, finally it was decided to move forward from the college. At that time, I also tried to get admission in Delhi, any central university, but it was not success. And finally, I took admission in MSc program at the University of Gorakhpur. It was 2-year program then, and Gorakhpur University is around 90 kilometers from my home. So I was supposed to stay nearby the university campus because the hostels situation were not good to stay. Then I took the private room. Again, I had problem how to ensure food because I don't know then and even now how to cook. Then I was searching anyone can join with me, stay together and assist in cooking. Accordingly, I found one student who was also admitted in MSc program but biology group. He was from my town, but his financial situation might be poor. He came to me with proposal to stay with me. He will assist in domestic work, kitchen, and I have to support little bit more in financial part. That was not problem for me because I had my own earning. So we were stayed together. He used to manage all kitchen and all things. That was very big support for mine. And in that way, we both were completed 2 years, passed master degree with first class. After passing the master's program, I had again the question what to do after. Go for higher learning, research, or just to search job, maybe the clericals, maybe the school teacher, what mostly students were thinking, their guardians were thinking. But one good thing was happened during the 2 years because of my sincerity, good performance in classes. I was in eyes of the mostly teachers of mathematics department. Then I was consulted few of them, and they suggested me to continue higher learning, but if possible, you leave Uttar Pradesh state at least, because among the state, either state university, either central university, thought process of peoples are the same. And as I mentioned before, this duration was, the last decade of 20th century was very much disturbed due to political and social reasons because of implementation of Mandal Commission, because of caste system. So at least Uttar Pradesh, Bihar is the center of all kind of political activities. So it was highly disturbed. Few teachers who were thought good for me suggested straight, you have to go to Delhi University or any other university in Delhi. Simply leave Uttar Pradesh state. And I decided on the same line. And finally, I came to Delhi. There was much struggle for me to stay, survive, manage finance on my own. At that time, it was very small part, and very occasionally I took support from the home. Normally, I try to manage on my own. So, how I continued research, how many challenges I faced, I will discuss in detail in new part of my talk, that means in new video. But at the master's level, during my stay at University of Gorakhpur, I have few very good memories and great respects of the great teachers who were guided, taught to their students simply on the basis of their duties as a teacher. They were remain unpolluted by any external forces which were moving in the society at that time. How society, how political setup were polluted, if educational people were polluted, I may not be here. I may not able to achieve the things what I had achieved. I may not able to get what I am now found. And many teachers at that time is now no more. One of my very good teacher was Professor R.Y. Dennis, taught me mathematics. And once I left the university, few years I don't have any contact those teachers because I had no connection, no work with them. But while I was continued my research, then at some stages I was required recommendations from the teachers who taught me master's program. Then I revisited to my old university and took their recommendations. And that was the point to recontinue my companionship with few teachers. And out of them, Professor Dennis was the most effective, supportive, and as an academic guardian for me. And he was guiding me in research, motivating for every part till he was alive. Unfortunately, now he is no more. As of his student, I got opportunity to did one good thing, and I put as a tribute and published his autobiography as a letter to the editor in the notices of the American Mathematical Society, which I think is a great contribution from me for my teacher. And this memory will always remain to me and many one, those who knows him directly or indirectly, or severals, those may not know him before at any moment, but now they are knowing because his credentials are now placed as a very unique scientific document, the notices of the American Mathematical Society, published by American Mathematical Society, United States of America. So, likewise, there is many good memories that always motivating as a force of motivation behind me. Hope these teachers who taught me, they might be proud on me because his student has covered some milestones, has got some achievements. So I think these are the summary of my post-graduation days, and I hope this experience may be useful and may be helpful for many those who are watching this video. Thank you so much.